Hello everyone, this is our second episode and a series focused on vloggers who traveled to Syria and promoted Syria as a safe place. In this episode, we'll be looking at Gustav Rosted, a vlogger from Denmark who traveled to Syria. We'll be roasting Gustav Rosted a little bit further. So first, if you go to Gus' channel on YouTube, you'll find a lot of videos from his visits to Syria. Apparently, he went to Syria more than one time. But also what you notice that Gus used really a lot of stupid titles. Like, I was tortured in Syria, it's scary in Syria. And this shows you that this person is actually insensitive to the violence and level of trauma Syrians have been through the 12 or 13 years of conflict so far. One of his videos was titled, I was tortured in Syria. Of course, when you click on the video, we're going to watch the video together, you will see he went to a hammam, or a local massage/bath, in a traditional bath in the middle of Damascus. But let's watch what he's saying.
I was tortured in Syria. Shonik Habibi.
We are ready for the hammam.
So making jokes, I'm a survivor of torture. So making jokes about torture in Syria and being tortured in Syria is not only disrespectful to the victims of torture, and those are in tens of thousands in Syria, but also it's a very cheap and disrespectful way to grab attention and get viewership to your channel.
The guy scrubbed my face with a hot towel and it was rather painful, to be honest. But there was much more to come. This was all included. He started to squeeze my nose really hard and a lot of dead skin cells were removed. A great way to get rid of visible pores on the nose. Goodbye, pesky blackheads.
Of course, visiting Syria is all about getting rid of the blackheads in your nose, and watching a European's face get deep cleaned in Syria, because it's very affordable, very cheap for foreigners.
Damascus treatment.
Then he went to the ears, which is probably the most painful part. The ears are so sensitive.
Wow. Oh my God.
So also he gets his ears cleaned in Syria, and of course showing you Syria, showing you what's coming out of his ear. Part of this video was disgusting, not only the title, honestly, but showing the experience on basically getting facials in Syria, or getting deep clean to his face. I don't know what to make of this video, but the title of it was really irritating. In a separate video, Gus will take us to a crazy pool party according to the title of his video.
Welcome.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Syria is so much fun. Everyone is so welcoming. Welcome.
Of course, Gus is showing you Syria with a bunch of European friends. He have like a couple of friends from Europe traveling with him. Like, everybody is nice here. Everybody in his tour is nice. Syrian people are great and amazing and nice. But his focus on this video, on the pool party, is actually about his friends. When you don't see a single Syrian in a pool party he claimed to have had. Pool parties are not something in basically the culture of Syrians. I haven't seen any of them when I was living in Syria. B, it's expensive. The hotel he attended is really something really inaccessible for most of the Syrians. But he decided to take his European friends to go to this pool party and film it and put it online.
Muhammad. Should I mic, my friend? Iman. Okay. So 3 Muhammad out of 4. Hello, Salam. Shukran.
Apparently, you get surprised a lot. There's a lot of people named Muhammad in Syria. They know Muhammad is the most used name in the world, not only in Syria. But that tells you how much of a context he understood about the country he was trying to promote or visit.
Yeah, we almost fainted today because of the heat, so going for a little refreshment is probably the best idea.
What is that? What you bought?
I bought Taisa.
Will you bring it to Germany?
Probably not, as it's not packaged.
If you watch the video closely, there is something blurred in the background. Apparently, there was a lot of bad press after we wrote our article criticizing those vloggers to travel to Syria. Gus ended up blurring the pictures of Bashar al-Assad in the background, and almost in every building he entered, also on the street. He appears in a lot of his videos where there's something blurred in the background, even in the streets. And then if you focus a little bit, you realize those are the pictures of the Syrian president, the butcher, Bashar al-Assad.
So guys, what's the most important word in Syria?
Welcome.
Is this the real Syria?
Yes.
Is this a real Syria? Yes. The question and the answer coming from non-Syrians, sitting in a place where not a lot of Syrians are actually present.
Nightlife in Damascus, Syria.
Is it a wedding?
So another nightlife video from Gus, this time in Damascus. He asks us, is this a wedding? And they tell him it's a bachelor party. Apparently all Gus videos and trips were about nightlife and partying and getting drunk crazy. That's not the day-to-day life of Syrians, as Gus and his friends are trying to say. It's the real Syria, it's not the real Syria. It's interesting actually, Gus will interview somebody who's partying with him, a Syrian this time, partying with him in the same nightclub, who tells him he's poor, he's broke, he doesn't have a job, he's trying to travel out of the country, and people does not have resources or income or opportunities in the country. Let's watch.
How much is the average salary here in Syria?
It's about $20 a month.
So how much the average salary in Syria is? $20 a month. So the guy was very proud. He paid $4 for the massage, $5 for the facial. So he paid almost a month salary, a wage of a breadwinner of a family to do his small things in half a day. And he's promoting it as the real Syria with his European friends.
But I mean, how you survive on 20, 30 bucks a month?
Well, most people like
family outside.
most people are living in poverty, to be honest. Like,
So how do people survive in Syria? His Syrian guests tell him 90% of the population have Syrians abroad who send them money basically and help them financially.
Are you happy with the tequila?
No. These Syrians, they are crazy guys.
Not the Syria that you would believe, right?
Not the Syria you believe, right? Right.
I'm from Syria, Tartus.
Tartus is crazy. We'll always get an entourage.
We always have someone following us here.
Always.
You always have someone following you with your selfie stick and camera. That's not our experience in Syria. We were followed by different people. We were followed by security agencies, by agents from the intelligence, who arrested and kidnapped a lot of Syrians, tortured a lot of them to death. But you're followed by some people who are enjoying your camera and your selfie stick, and you're very happy about it, nevertheless.
Before coming to Syria, I wanted to make sure not to receive money from anyone. No state-sponsored trip for me. Even though I know other travel vloggers who went to Syria did this. But for me, it was never an option, no matter how big the amount of money would be. My soul cannot be bought, unlike others.
Okay, your soul has been bought, my friend. Your videos are being used to tell Syria is safe. You made jokes of the Syrian suffering, the torture. You showed only the destruction in one very far city, Homs, but you did not actually show what happened around Damascus and surrounding Damascus.
This is going to be my last Syria video for now, and I'm very split in my opinion about Syria.
First, I really hope this is going to be your last video about Syria for now. Do not visit Syria again if you want to promote the Syrian government garbage and bad narrative. Your videos are being used to tell Syria is safe and Damascus is a safe place, because all what you showed from Damascus was the nightlife, where you spent $20 or $30 and you're living like the best life or the best nights of your life. But you did a really bad job in showing the real Syria, where people are suffering, they're living in tents, there's no jobs, people are scared of the security agencies. And you ended up focused on the nightlife and how much you can spend in one night with your European group partying with you, without realizing that actually you spent a couple of months' wages of a Syrian family in one of these nightlife parties you had. This was our second video, reviewing some of the vloggers who traveled to Syria and promoted Syria as a safe place to travel or to live in. Please share this video with your friends and with your elected officials, with your government, with your member of parliaments in Europe, telling them the truth about Syria. Syria is not a safe place to send refugees to, although some people are going to party there and publish their videos and showing the world Syria different than the real Syria where Syrians are suffering. We have a couple of more videos. We're gonna watch a couple of more vloggers and make comments about them.